Whenever you invest in a real estate syndication, one of the things that you'll recognize is something called a capital expenditure, or CapEx. And what this is money set aside for improvements on a property, upgrades. Now, this goes beyond the normal maintenance procedures, that sort of thing. This is something to add value to a property. All right. So we're here at our local RV park, and we've done that. We've done some things, and I want to show you. And the thing is, with these types of CapEx procedures, what you're going to notice is, number one, the most important thing is you do it to enhance the guest experience, because you want your property, whenever you see something like a value add property, like when people are quote pitching, this is going to be like a value add RV park or a value add apartment. That means that we're buying the property and there's some room for improvements. We can put concrete down. Okay, there's a gravel road. We can put concrete down. We can add a dog park. We can add more sites. We can do more things to add value. So number one, that enhances the guest experience. But then number two, people that invest in the project. So if you go in as a limited partner and you invest in a project, well, then you want to make money, right? You're not investing in a real estate syndication to lose money. You're investing in syndication to make money. And when you go into something and you add value, then what you're able to do is you're able to get an increase on your investment, an increase, an ROI. You want a bigger return on your investment. Now, if you get into an investment and there's not a whole lot of room for value and they're charging a lot and they can't really raise anything, well, then there's not really much value and you're really not going to make much money. So let's check out some of the improvements that we're making, okay? All right, this is going to be one of the areas where we're going to put in a sidewalk right here. We're going to be pouring the concrete pretty soon. And you can see you come around here, and this is going to be one of the dog wash stations. Then over here, you'll notice that we're going to have an area that like a little dog park. We just put the fencing in. A lot of these residents around here, they have dogs. It's an area that they'll be able to play, that sort of thing. So we're doing that right now, and this is going to be right here. This is going to be an area where there's going to be a picnic table, as you notice under the shade. We're going to have a sidewalk coming in, putting the picnic table in so they can sit out here, have a nice lunch, that sort of thing. And then also over here, they can watch their dog getting bathed. Next thing that we're doing is, this is the two restrooms. This is side entrance, and we're doing some renovations. This was really, really outdated, and it may be hard to see in here with the light. But this was old tile. We actually had this type of tile in our house that we lived in the 80s and 90s growing up. So we're taking all that out. We're sheetrocking the ceiling. All of this over here used to be bathroom stalls. So you're going to be replacing all those, putting in a new countertop. You can see the old showers back here, so I'll make sure that will come whenever all this is finished, that will come through here and show you what it looked like. But again, value add. We're adding value to this building. And then one last thing that I wanted to show you before I forget. So when we bought this, I was like, oh, well, wait a minute. There's some pool equipment, but where's the pool? And actually, I talked to the guy that owned this before the previous owner, and he had actually owned it for maybe like 25 years. And you can actually see, you kind of see the outline of where that rectangle right here. This is where the pool used to be. So that was all filled in. And while the concrete guys are here, we're going in and we're installing, here's the entrance to the laundry room. So we're going in and making it handicap accessible there. And then also we're going to be making it handicap accessible here into the game room. Again, providing more value for people, because that's the name of the game. Guests are first. I know Disney does Ritz-Carlton, Four Seasons. They understand the guest experience comes first. And then once you do that, then you can charge more. Thus the investors, you and me and the other limited partners, will be able to reap the benefits after the guests reap their benefits.